buddy. Hope you are doing alright. So there's multiple problems with that, but just the biggest issue that I have right now is from my position and for anybody's position out there. That incident what just happened, like with all the drama that's been going on with me telling these people I'm investigating them and all that shit. That dude running up to somebody on the streets out in a public place like that after there's already known drama and tension, like to run up on somebody that closely like that, to interject, to interstep their pathway when they're trying to go around you, like I don't know if he's gonna come at me with a knife. I don't know if he has a gun. I don't know if he's gonna choke, like try to choke me out, punch me. I don't know if he's gonna try to rob me. I don't know. But what I do know is, and what I've already told him, is that I'm already investigating him. This is somebody that I've already told, I'm investigating you, bro. I've told you that, okay? And 2 days later, after telling you that, I see you while I ran, like I choose to run, and there isn't a set time. So every time I go out to run, it's essentially, it's different, a different time. Every time, there is no set time. So somehow, some way, this dude is other dudes, but this guy has recently showed up with a lot of frequency, showed up like right when I started running. And I encountered him 4 times that one day. And at the very last of that encounter was him right in front of me, and I was like, okay, here he is again. As I've told him, I'm conducting an investigation. He already knows I'm conducting an investigation. I've told him I'm conducting an investigation, and he still chooses to position himself right in front of me when he knows I'm just running around the park. That he knows the route. I'm pretty sure they know what route I take. It's the simple route that just goes around the golf course and through the park. He's directly in front of me on the trail. I see him, I pull out my phone, I go to record him, I don't try, I do run around him. You can see it in the video. He changes his course of trajectory and comes at me. I have to sidestep to get away from him. So it's like, this is the issue. It's like, now that I'm aware that that's happening, and I think if you look at his video, it looks like it's hard to see because it's happening so fast and it's a short video, but his left, or his whatever hand it is, one of his hands looks like it's clenched in a fist. He may even have a blade in it. I don't know. Or it looks like it's in a fist, which could be a blade, or he could just be about to sock somebody. I don't know. Part of me thinks he did try to do something, but he wasn't able to because of the divine protection. I have had incidents in the past, and I have actual witnesses that can attest to this, of spiritual deflection actually happening. So I know that this stuff is real. And what I've been working on is to save this planet. So it's possible that he did try to come in to stab me or to lunge me or to fight me or something like that, and something happened where he wasn't able to. I don't know. But he never, you cannot allow people to see, that's the issue right there, is when you allow people to get that close to each other, the propensity for fighting is that much higher. Like, this is why it is illegal to threaten people. I mean, that's part of the reason, but you shouldn't, by making it illegal to get even that close keeps the possibility of an actual conflict from happening that much greater. When you allow people to do these types of things to each other, it only increases the tension. It only perpetuates more chaos. It only perpetuates more fear and stress and anxiety into people's lives, which is exactly what this thing has done. I went for a run yesterday to the park, but before the run, I'm seriously concerned, like, should I put body armor on? Like, I don't have body armor. Should I carry a shield? Should I carry a weapon? I actually picked up a rock and put it in my pocket because yesterday I did pick up on some weird shit. It wasn't that dude, but it was other people. And that's also why, like, I wanted the police's help to see if this is something just in my head or if there is actual ties to these people. Because if there are actual ties to these people, then that means that there is an illegal or potentially illegal, some type of a conspiracy, conglomerate of people working together for some type of purposes that are in somehow, some type of a way associated with this dude who I do have proof of committing a crime. And if they are all connected in some type of evil way, then that's something that I need to know of and the people of Portland need to know about too. Because all of us now, especially with the Epstein files and all of this, know there is some type of a large, seemingly global pedophile ring operating around the whole planet, especially here in America. There seems to be a high propensity of people with that issue here in America. So it's like, when I come across something that looks like it's some type of a ring of people connected in some type of an odd, strange way that are also doing fucked up things to me, and I share this with the Portland police while having evidence of this, and they do absolutely nothing to investigate it or follow through with a proven committed crime, you have to start looking at the Portland police like perhaps they're in on it. And I've already seen stories of entire departments being essentially everybody in the department being fired because the whole department was corrupted. I'm not saying that's what's going on with Portland. I hope not. I don't think so. The first dude I talked to was actually a very courteous and he sounded like a really good dude. So I don't think he was corrupted. The sergeant I talked to, completely different story. Like, he did absolutely nothing to help me out. You didn't even talk about the case. All we did was bullshit about badge numbers and what his officer should have done and what he did, and then he just hung up on me. So the whole protocol of how they went about dealing with this incident was despicable. And that's from the people that are paid to do this job. When somebody comes to you with evidence of a crime and you just don't want to do anything about it, like, this is why we have to change this in America. People, if you have evidence of a crime, the police should have to do something. Like, this is ridiculous. How else? I mean, if I was a criminal and there is some type of criminal organization that was doing a bunch of shit and they had their hands in politicians' pockets and all sorts of government pockets, having laws like that says that an officer can choose not to prosecute a crime if he doesn't want to, is a huge loophole or fucking opening for evil to do all sorts of fucked up shit behind our backs, and for us to even have evidence, and for the cops still to not even use that evidence. But then the cops get to sit and choose just whenever they want to arrest people. Like, that's stupid. That makes no good sense. I do not think the people of America want that to be the way that things are done. I think the people of America witness and have evidence of a crime. The person that's committed the crime should do the time. It's fair. That's why if these people really thought I was harassing them, what they should have done is exactly what I did, which is gather evidence and take it to the authorities. That's a democracy. That's why we have cops. That's how we do things. That's what keeps civilians from getting into fights and taking the law into their own hands. But now I'm put into a place to where I'm like, what do I do now? Because it's like, I know that there's a threat out there that wants to hurt me, that has something against me. The people that are paid to do the job to protect me are choosing not to do that. It puts me in a fucked up position. So this is why now the notice is going to have to, and it came to me to include seeking compensation so that I can relocate out of the city. Because my life is now in danger here, wherever I go. And because the cops are not helping me in investigating how large this group is, I don't know where a safe spot is. I really don't know. But I do know that it is happening here in Portland, and the people that are paid to protect the people of Portland are choosing not to protect me. So, anyways, all right, I love y'all. Peace.